One of the easiest ways to collect payment from your clients is to send them an invoice using Stripe. I love Stripe. It's a great payment processor to use, and I'll show you how you can quickly and easily create a branded invoice and send it to your clients. Before you get started, you do have to set up your Stripe account before you're going to send the invoice. A few days before, you're actually going to need to go in and set up a business Stripe account. You're going to need your bank account information. You'll need either your social security number or an EIN, and then you'll need your banking account information. You're going to enter all that into Stripe as you set up your account, and then they will send some trial deposits into your bank account, and then you're going to need to go in and verify those deposits were made, and then of course they take them back out. So assuming that that's all done and your account is verified, let me show you how you can create an invoice for your clients in Stripe and send that to them once you've met with them. Okay, once you've logged into your Stripe account, I've got the test mode on, but you wouldn't have that. I have up at the top this little test mode turned on, but yours would just be turned off, so you won't have this little test data right here. But once your screen comes up, you're going to click on Payments. And then over here on the left side, you're going to click on Invoices. And then you can create an invoice. Now, if you haven't set up your branding already, you will want to go in and do that. I'll go ahead and click on that so you can see the brand settings. And this is where you're going to upload your logo and anything else that you want to have on here. I have already uploaded my logo and this little icon up here. You can use your picture if you'd rather. I just, on the top of my website, happen to have that, and then I've uploaded my logo. And then you can put your brand colors in there or whatever you want. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to create this invoice, and we're going to send an invoice, and you just click Start. And then we're going to put in a customer. So I'm going to add myself on here, and we're just going to click Add Me because I'm cool. And it's going to ask me what my email address is. So I'm going to put that in. And this is the email address that the invoice will be sent to. So make sure that it's the right email address. I'm going to go ahead and save. And you'll notice as I go along that over here on the right side, it's going to give you a preview of everything. All right. So my name is in there. The item is just going to be coaching or whatever you want. I'm going to put coaching session, and it's because I don't have that as a product, it's asking me, do you want to create that? So you put that in, and the quantity, assuming that you just had like 1 hour, you would put in 1. Your price, whatever your price is, I put in $75. If I had 2 hours, I could change that to a 2, and notice it will automatically change the amount there, but we're just going to change that to a 1. And then under taxes and coupons, there is no tax. So under select this, I'm just going to leave it there. And coupons, I didn't send them a coupon code, so I'm just going to leave that blank. Then I'm going to go ahead and hit save. And then down here under the memo, it says, thanks for your business. That's great. Down here, we're going to email the invoice to the customer with a link to the payment page. And I don't want to do in 30 days. I want to do in 14 days. And notice their options are ACH, credit transfer, a card that's a credit card, WeChat Pay, ACH direct debit. Awesome. So I've added all of those in there. And then notice that there is an option to automatically charge a payment method on file. Stripe will keep the credit card information if somebody pays you on a regular basis. You don't have access to that information, but Stripe can keep it. So you could check that box. I typically don't because, first of all, I don't want to automatically charge somebody. And second, I want them to be able to enter it in. And then there are some advanced options down here, the footer, thanks for your business. So notice over here, this is what the email is going to look like when they get it. It's going to be called New Invoice from the name of your business. This is the email it's going to, and then this is what it's going to look like. So it's going to have the amount due. If they want to look at the invoice, I'll show you what it looks like. And then they would click pay this invoice. And then you can see where they have the option to pay with an ACH or wire transfer or other stuff. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. We can click invoice PDF. That's got my branding information if they want the full invoice to see what it looks like. And this is what the payment page looks like for them. So again, they can pay with a card, they can pay with a bank transfer, they can pay with US Bank ACH, or they can pay with WeChat. All right. And once you decide that that looks good, you're going to review the invoice. And then we're going to say, do we want to send it? And it says they can't be edited after they're sent. So just no. So go ahead and send. Also, if you want to see where that invoice is, if it's been paid, the next time you log into your Stripe account, again, you go to invoices over here, and down at the bottom, it's going to show you that you have an open invoice and the amount that it's for. And then if you want to look at it, you can just click on it and then you can see it. So when the person gets the email, this is what it looks like. Pretty much it looks exactly like it did in the sample. They'll have that background from the colors that you put in there, how much the amount is. They can actually download the invoice and then it will show up as a PDF file over here. Or they can just click the button, pay this invoice, or they can scroll down and they can see some information on here. So they click pay this invoice. And when they do, this is what it looks like. They can pay with Google Pay, or they could pay another way with a credit card information, ACH transaction, the US Bank, if you are just paying with your bank, or with WeChat. Most people will just use the pay with a card. And this is just the Stripe testing information. So I'm just going to leave it in there. And then I'm going to click pay. It will show processing. And then it will show that the invoice is paid. Again, they can look at the invoice details. They can, again, download the invoice or they can download the receipt. And that's it. That's all you have to do to send invoices to your clients and start getting paid. After somebody has paid, you'll get an email that tells you that they've paid. And you can also go into your Stripe account and look, and that invoice will show up as paid. And then there will also be money in your account.